Imagine a valley so beautiful, it felt like it was created by gods. Rolling green hills hugged the land, their sides covered in colorful flowers and plants. A river, the Amani, flowed through the valley like a silver ribbon, its sound always present, like a gentle song. This place, untouched by the outside world, was like a paradise, and it was here that the Wachungwa tribe lived. They lived in harmony with nature, their lives a celebration of old ways and traditions. Their homes, made of mud and straw, blended perfectly with the environment. They were people who loved to laugh and sing, their days filled with farming and sharing stories. Their history was long and rich, their roots running deep in the fertile soil of the valley. The Wachungwa were known for their art. They made beautiful beadwork that told stories of their ancestors and pottery from the red clay found by the river. Their lives followed the seasons, their rituals a tribute to the cycle of life and death. The spirit of their ancestors filled the air, their whispers carried on the wind. This was the life Zawadi, the chieftain's daughter, had always known. It was a life she held dear. But across the Amani River, beyond the safety of the valley, lived the Walanj tribe. They were as different from the Wachungwa as day and night. The Wachungwa were rooted in the earth, while the Walanj were like the wind, always on the move. They were nomads, their lives following the migration of the animals they herded. Their homes were portable, easy to put up and take down, leaving no mark on the land. The Walanj were fierce warriors, their skills passed down through generations of surviving in the harsh plains beyond the valley. They valued strength and freedom, their loyalty to their tribe, their most important promise. A deep mistrust existed between the Wachungwa and the Walanj. The reasons for their hatred were lost to time, buried under years of prejudice and fear. Whispers of past battles and stolen resources echoed through the generations. The river, once a symbol of shared life, now stood as a reminder of their differences. Every year, under the full moon, the Wachungwa tribe celebrated the harvest. It was a time to give thanks for the food the earth provided. The air buzzed with excitement, the sound of drums echoing through the valley. It was on one such night, as the moon bathed the river in silver, that Zawadi first saw him. He stood on the opposite bank, a lone figure against the moonlight. He was tall and proud, his posture radiating a quiet strength. His eyes, dark and intense, met hers across the river, and for a moment, the world around them disappeared. His name was Tariq, and he was the son of the Walanj chieftain. Their tribes were enemies, their people forbidden to interact. Yet, in that brief glance, a spark ignited. It was a spark that would soon grow into an uncontrollable fire, challenging the rules set by generations past. Their meeting started slowly, stolen moments hidden under the cover of darkness. They would meet by the riverbank, the sound of the water hiding their whispers. Zawadi was drawn to Tariq's quiet strength, his deep respect for his traditions. He, in turn, was captivated by her kind spirit, her eyes reflecting the wisdom of her ancestors. They spoke of their lives, their hopes, their fears. With each meeting, the invisible wall that separated them crumbled a little more. Their shared laughter echoed through the night, their secrets carried away by the river. Their love was forbidden, growing in the shadows of ancient hatred. They were two halves of a whole, separated by a history they didn't create, yet bound by a love they couldn't deny. The weight of generations pressed down on Zawadi. Her life, she knew, wasn't truly hers. It belonged to her tribe, to the traditions that controlled every part of their existence. The thought of marrying someone from her own village, someone chosen for her, filled her with a chilling emptiness. Her heart beat a different rhythm, a rhythm that echoed the name whispered in the dead of night. How could she betray her people, her family, for a love that was forbidden? The guilt ate at her, a constant reminder of the impossible situation she was in. The stories of the past haunted her. Tales of bloodshed and betrayal served as stark warnings. Yet the thought of a life without Tariq, a life without the love that had blossomed in their shared secret, was unbearable.